Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your weekend check-in. I'm so happy to have you here. Cross-watchers, welcome. Capricorn, know these energies can always go vice versa, so take the reading as it resonates. What I'm seeing here for you this weekend, Capricorn, is that someone really fumbled you. We have the Fool card coming out and the Marriage card coming out in reverse. So this doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage, but it was some sort of commitment or a union that you had with someone. And it's, yeah, they fumbled you, and because of that, this relationship broke apart. And the song that my guides want me to use to represent your energy this weekend come from All Stars with Lyrics, Friday Night Funkin'. This is one of my boys' songs, because I taught him how to get his own. And every time I get a song from his playlist, I'm like, oh, this is kind of a toxic situation. The lyrics go like this. Your superstar paid his debt. His promise still holds true. I'm waiting here for you. Cake and kisses you are due. So this is, it's almost like, yeah, this person fumbled you and now they're coming through. Like there's this very egotistical energy that this person carries. And it's like, I know that I can smooth things over with kisses and cake and gifts and yeah, this superstar energy that they carry is kind of like, we can sweep everything that I've done to you under the rug. Everything's fine. And let's just pretend like nothing happened. I didn't fumble you. I didn't, I don't know, the pain that you feel, it doesn't really matter is kind of the energy that I am. And it's like, now I can just come back and do something nice for you and everything will be fine. So this is kind of a toxic energy that they're carrying. And I think your guides are encouraging you to let go of lost causes, because if this person is not going to address the pain that they put you through, if they're not going to meet you in the pain that they've created and, work with you through that to get to the other side to healing, then, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a lost cause, because you can't continue in a relationship where you're suffering in this way. They wanted me to share a poem from my book that's falling apart. This is by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. The poem's called Solitude, and it goes like this. Feast and your halls are crowded, fast and the world goes by. Succeed and give and it helps you live, but no man can help you die. There is room in the halls of pleasure for a long and lordy train, but one by one we must all file on through the narrow aisles of pain. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. This person, it's like, yeah, you have suffered and you have been alone in your suffering for so long. And it's almost like with them, you will continue to be alone in your suffering. This is not someone who has empathy or someone who's going to meet you where you're at. It's just someone who wants to brush things over and pretend like everything's okay. Now, the energy connected to you is being represented by the Mountain in reverse. This person's feeling very overwhelmed. This card reads, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. This person's feeling very overwhelmed. It's like the obstacles before them. Maybe they've lost their protection because of the way they've behaved. And so now it's like they're left to their own mess, and they're feeling really overwhelmed by that. But they still want to feel superior. They don't want to ask for help. They don't want to give help. They don't want to face the challenge. They don't want to face it. The song that my guides want me to use to represent their energy comes from the movie Mulan, and the song's called A Girl Worth Fighting For, and the lyrics go like this. I have a girl back home who's unlike any other, yet the only girl who would love him is his mother. But when we come home in victory, they'll line up at the door. What do we want? A girl worth fighting for. So this person, yeah, it's like they can leave you and they can abandon you and show up whenever they feel like it, and they feel like there's going to be, they're going to come home in victory, and everyone's just going to be lining up at the door waiting for them to celebrate them. Like, thank you for blessing us with your presence. And again, not facing challenges, yeah, just not dealing with the problem at hand, pretending like it doesn't exist. And they do that because they want to feel superior. They want, and it's interesting because they can't figure out why their life's not working right now. Why aren't they happy? The quote that they, actually, this is a poem by Joshua Poems on TikTok. He said, "So why am I so unhappy? You tell me what's wrong, because man, no amount of grief should ever last this long. And I don't get it because I work so hard. I work, it's all I do. And I still come home to a losing view and the same list of things every day to do. No, I don't want to hear what you have to say. It's always the same. Do better, do more. There's a little bit of happiness behind the next door. The second, the third, the fourth. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's not even there anymore. Do I not deserve to be happy? Is that what this is? Maybe that's the cause. Maybe happiness is trying to put me back in my place. I keep having these dreams and every night it's the same. My future is quickly driving away. But when I look out the window, the view stays the same. I can't do this anymore. Man, I'm just working to live and living to die. Happiness hates me. I can't figure out why." This person doesn't understand that brushing obstacles within themselves and outside of themselves under the rug and not facing things head on is creating is like creating this pool of trauma and pain, and it just gets louder and louder with time. And this tactic that they use, trying to make it look like everything's great when everything underneath is falling apart, everything underneath hasn't been addressed, everything underneath, it just snowballs into the next challenge, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This person doesn't understand that you got to face things and heal them and work through them. But I just don't see this person in a place where they want to do that or have the courage to do that. And they just feel like you should be waiting for them when they feel like returning, when they feel like, and they feel like, cake and kisses are going to hide the trauma, and they just don't understand why things aren't happy. The energy of your connection is the Sun card in reverse. I feel like neither of you are happy in this connection, and that's because none of the pain caused and created is being addressed, and I don't know that this person is going to want to do that. So surround yourself with people and energies that support you where you're at, that care about the pain you've been through, because you don't have to walk through this in solitude, Capricorn. And that is the energy check for you this weekend. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.